Hi, I'm Laura Wasilowski, and I want to give you a tip about batting. I make fused art quilts like this, and all the fabric I use in the quilts are fused. And everything has fusible web on it. And when it's time for me to put my composition onto the batting, I have to be aware of the scrim factor. And this is what I mean by scrim. Some bats have a scrim on them. It's this little network of plastic or fibers they put on the back of batting. And if I fuse to that, if I put my fusible web or my glue onto that and heat it up, this is what happens. I get a rippled quilt. So I always make sure I put my quilt top onto the non-scrim side of the batting, so I get a nice flat quilt like that. Not every bat has a scrim, but you should be aware of that. Sometimes you can separate it at a corner like what I've done here. Sometimes you can feel it, it's kind of rough and coarse. And other times there is no scrim. So what I do is I test it. I'll put the quilt on top of the batting and then just iron a corner of the quilt, and if it ripples, then I know I'm on the scrim side. Just pull it off and put it on the other side of the quilt. You want a nice flat quilt. So that's my tip from Laura Wasilowski, the Chicago School of Fusing, where I am the Dean of Corrections.